What's going on, everyone? This is a new setup, so let me know if I have some issues with the audio. Because I'm actually gonna attempt to hear myself. See what it sounds like. I'm in a new little studio over here, and I don't know what I sound like right now. Does it sound bad? Nah, it's not too bad. What we're gonna do is carry on with learning this little Uno R3 that I got in a kit. Just run through everything to make sure she works. Okay. So now we're going to run an active buzzer. See. In this lesson, you will learn how to generate a sound with an active buzzer. We need the Eagle Uno R3, one active buzzer, and two female to male wires. DuPont wires. These electronic buzzers are DC powered and equipped with the integrated circuit. They are widely used in computers, printers, photocopiers, alarms, electronic toys, automotive devices, telephones, timers, and electronic products for voice devices. I'll find her. Sweet, sweet. Oh, it's stuck in my head. My DuPont wires. Yeah. Let's see. In here. Yeah. This little dude. Remove seal after washing. You wash it. Saying I gotta go to 12. Right, let's see what the code says. So far in there. Gosh darn it, stay up on there. Alright, let's hook her up. So we need to, I guess we just plug into that. Actually not going to use these defaults. Gonna go positive. Negatives, my blue, and positive. I'll do go there. And 12. On here, the positive is the longer one. Of them. Alright, looks like a... Yep. Don't yell at me. Okay, so we're running So this shouldn't do anything if I send it. Okay. Melody, let's run note C5. I may have to put that. Let me see what I'm doing here. Okay, so I need to we're all learning together here because I gotta remember how to figure out how to get the code on all the lines. Oh, wait. This would do it. Hey, there we go. Now it's beeping. Keep playing for 5 seconds. Looks like it's just gonna keep on looping. Yep, beep, 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 beep. That's kind of a boring one. Cancel that off. Now that one works. So that little guy works. Oops, didn't mean to do that. That's all that one does is make this little noise. Then got this other one is the one I meant to get. The passive buzzer. Because then we'll take this and it'll go to 8. This little dude right here says this is a passive buzzer. So in this lesson you will learn how to use a passive buzzer. The purpose of the experiment is to generate 8 different sounds, each sound lasting a half a second. From alto, do, re, mi, fa. So it's just on hertz. I gotta download a pitches library. Into my Arduino. That is all in here. And then we gotta go to Sketch. Include library. Manage libraries. Says libraries open. You'll find a list of libraries that are already installed and ready for installation. Example. We'll install the bridge library. but it doesn't say what it's called. Because it looks different now. Oh. This one. Cool. Oh, cool, I can get stuff with GitHub for it. This is gonna be a learning curve. Okay, now it says sketch, included library, add zip library. Or there's none in here. That's all my Visual Studio stuff. Oh. There it is. Let's see what she says now. Yeah, now it compiled. Well, let's see if she runs. Yep. I need to put a loop in here. If I type something, it stops it. Otherwise, it'll probably just keep on running until I do this. may keep on keeping on. So I think if I change this to that, verify it. Yeah, it should slow it down. Put that as a 4-second delay. One, two, three, four, run. Yep. That'll do. Because it's just going to keep on keeping on. The sound works. I'll have to study these and figure out what else I need in there. This is really basic. Yeah, so the next lesson that they have me want to do is a tilt. But I really don't do anything unless I put it into an entire system, I'm pretty sure, because it just reads. Like left and right, like movement. Let's see. Oh, there it is. I was seeing it. Something else in there. Can you stand up so I can grab you? This little guy. You can hear. BB's in there or something, like moves around, it'll hit the sides. It's like mercury switches. These are usually made up of a cavity of some sort. Cylindrical is popular, although not always, with a conductive free mass inside, such as a blob of mercury or a rolling ball. One in the cavity has two conductive elements, the poles. When the sensor is oriented so that the end is downwards, the mass rolls onto the poles and sorts them out, activating the switch throw. While not as precise or flexible as a full accelerometer, tilt switches can detect motion orientation. Another benefit is that the big ones can switch power on their own. Accelerometers, on the other hand, output digital or analog voltage that must then be analyzed using extra circuitry. This is what the code looks like for it. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this one. Where are you at? So LED pin is an output, 2's an input, 2's high.
Yo.
What's up? You can't hear me because I don't have my headset on.
I'm glad.
Nah. Now you can hear me.
I hear you on the stream. No, I don't hear you at all. I am very loud. Nope. Yeah, I am very loud on your stream. Yeah, that's why I was talking lower. I'm just waiting to start playing back. That's a lot better. Mm-hmm. Oh, then just sit down. I seen you were in here and I hopped in. I was sitting here listening to you. I was like, is he talking about tilt switches? And then you said it. I was like, ah. So I heard you talking about accelerometers. There was a group for their senior project. They took think of like think of something like a popsicle stick, but it was for a form of therapy where like you use like the doctors pushed it like in certain places and certain muscles at like certain angles, and they used a few different accelerometers in there to basically figure out like how hard they were pushing it and at what angles, and then they basically made their thing to where you would go back and it would kind of do a red light, yellow light, green light whenever you got the angle right, and then you would like press and then that would start the second round of them. It was a cool little like proof of concept. It should just be wired in like any out of the code. You should just be looking for a like an open or a close, a 1 or 0. Yeah. If it's closed, it'll be high. If it's open, it'll be low. So if it's open or if it's high, you want it to turn the LED on. Yeah.
Fix my audio.
Yeah, you can put it instead of just running that to turn the LED on, just run it to run some script that plays the speaker. You have to wire a speaker in and then dictate like what I guess pin it uses signal. I'm pretty sure this is essentially like what the tip over switches are on your like little heaters. Do they have a default code for a speaker one later that you can just plug in? Yeah.
I'm trying to use you quite a bit. When it's in my positive.
You could wire them both up. Put your speaker on like pin 9. I said you could wire them both up to where you turn the LED on and the speaker. Well, you could just run them on separate pins, like run the speaker on pin 8, run the LED on pin 9. I think all you do at the top is you'd make a new like speaker pin, make it 9, and then yeah, make new. If you understand that.
I don't really there's issues with it. Okay.
Oh, you can just do that on multiple ones? That's simple. What's the input one right underneath it? What are you using pin 2 for? Switch. Okay.
I'm in there yet. You're already shooting on the ground.
I see my mic light up when she did. My mic just picks up so much. That's exactly what it is. I have a speaker. I have a speaker one also. Yep. So that sets 9 as an output.
Dick move. You will take me one down.
LED. Do you have it hooked to pin 8 and grounded? Oh, it needs to be on 8. Yeah, you don't have the code in for it yet. Yeah, that just sets the pin as the output. See down below. Yeah. So what you would do, you would copy those and you would write another one in for, you could just do it for high. You don't need one. I guess you might. But that's where you would put in like this is where there's probably some type of loop for the speaker where it would probably vary, or probably like a string or another function that runs that's custom built by Arduino, and it'll play a series of frequencies to play a tune. Oh, okay. One of them. Yeah, each. Oh, on the end of your low on the second, the speaker pen. Uh,
Thank God. You were always around. Who are you?
oh,
Okay, show off. Oh, be high level. Old fashioned.
yeah, it should. They should work. You need the speaker hooked to 8 and LED hooked to 9.
Not sure.
Hmm. There'll probably be some things you have to initialize up at the top and everything.
It's something about this chair.
Yeah, it'll be a little trickier. I said there'll probably be like a string or something that it'll pull from that'll have like a series of. No.
Oh my god. Don't fuck with this. You.
Mhm.
Then there's a backpack. There's one of these. You can do the.
Maybe why don't you learn that song speaker one first and then add the switch in after? Okay. Oh, I mean, I didn't know. Sure.
What should you do next? Conversation on the lower layer. Why do we have to do this?
Hmm.
Nope. Listen. You're embarrassing me.
I up the difficulty. I'm struggling out. Yeah. Like I won a game the other day by like 20 strokes. I'm like, okay, let's turn it down. Now I'm down by 2. I just finished 19th. Why did my guy just go fucking +6? Oh,
God dang it! I didn't shoot you. He did.
she's arguing with the There's probably there's people. This new world, it's like an open world. People can run up alongside you if they're doing the same shit. Yeah, it's like World of Warcraft. Yeah, because so you join like factions or clans, and there's like three of them, and they control territory across the map. They have big raids where if you're level 70, you can go fight in the raids against the other factions who are attacking like your main cities, trying to take it over. Some of them are like PvP, some PvE.
You should not be following me. It should be the other way around.
Yeah, there must be someone that's doing the same like quest that she's on. That's just running around with her. But I told her she has to do like the guild stuff once she gets level 70, because that's when you get like 25 and like 50-man raids and everything. You'd probably like it. It's fun. I think the servers are shutting down in January. hmm Cass was level 35 like 3 days ago. She's like in her 60s now. I ran a core and cartel when the first game first came out. There's a trading post, and I would go there and I'd buy up all the corn and then relist it for 3 cents higher. I made so much money in those early days.
Which way do you read? Because I'm clearly next. I love people in this game.
Let me look at your code real fast. Yeah, go back to your active speaker real fast. Oh, I hadn't seen it. Okay.
What the hell? Poison for you. Where is this? I mean, you go that way? this is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Over here. Let's honestly, I just like messing around. And I like making people with similar interests because I kind of like range in games. And I know a lot of people. I mean, obviously, a lot of people play this. I just like sleep. Like, I don't mind. We're not really fights happening. It's very strange. Do a little talk here. What? Give me 5 fucking minutes.
You're telling me.
Anyways,
She was bullying my dad the other day. I told you about that. Picking on Mark. She's got 6 people. I swear, like she's just been rotating through games. She keeps like finding these random ass people. Yeah, Canada's still around. He's a regular.
what's weird, guys? It's generally just to meet other people. I don't have any interest in monetizing your game. As you can see, I'm not high fit. The other person. So bad. See already. I didn't get around the corner. No. You stand there. That's how this works.
That's annoying.
Maybe. Am I? That's because this is a common thing for me when I play these games. People think my server's on hard, but it's usually on normal. I just get shit on every server and I'm never on. For whatever reason, I don't know. It's just oh, okay. This is good, probably. Anything else? Fucking hell. It wasn't even. Just did a good job. Please, this one. want me to use my sword while I'm getting shit kicked out of me by two of them, and remember to figure out how to do that.
She's arguing with her chat, I think.
Just do it. Okay, come on. This one. This is okay, and the third one comes around the corner. Yes, you. I'd like to point out I've not hit any of my shots tonight. Oh, I'm gonna get past it. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh.
Yeah, you could put it in there. You put it in the high statement. You wouldn't need it to. You wouldn't need it to be an if you're wanting to play it. That'll play it when the switch is open. When it's low. Oh, okay, it's on when it's low. Okay. Try it. Oh, okay. The open at the end of the for loop on the end. That needs closed. I think you need two. You need to close that one at the end of the for loop, and then you need to close the that if.
Two different colors. When you want to kill me?
Yeah. Learn the internet. Nope. Wow. Sweet nuts. You, if you had it play a string, you could put that in as different. You saying it's just playing a constant tone and not like a jingle? That's like wherever you put that note in, if you have it like put in a string instead, and then up above you could set the string up as various notes. Oh, yeah. Yep, that's it.
See that? Hey, Seth.
It might be part of that. It might be getting stuck in that for loop. I don't know. I don't know if you need a for. What if you got rid of the for loop?
Oh my god, I have to say get my basket.
It's probably in milliseconds.
It's so much more efficient. Well,
I would say take it out of that bracket. You need to get rid of the one in the front and the one at the end. Not that one, but the quotations. The one before it and the one after the plus sign. I'd put back whatever. I think it was the. Yeah. Try that maybe. Oh, at the end of this note, maybe. No, no, because it's at the end of this note equals that. See, that's where I don't know.
I like your fit.
I don't know how you could run that other than a for loop, maybe, or how to end that for loop, or because that's what's getting you. Okay, so it starts at this node equals 0, it runs it, and then it increments it, is what it's doing. And then it does it until it's less than 8 or something. No, up there in the top it says for int this node equals 0, this node less than 8, this node plus plus on the line of code you were messing with. So that's saying this node starts at 0, it'll run this up until less than 8, and it'll increment it every time. No, I mean that's fine. I'm just thinking of then it needs something for like once it hits 8, like it needs to exit it. And I think you changed your after this note plus plus. I think it was an ending parentheses, and then you had one of those opening like squiggle brackets. The same the underneath tone is the closing one. That was at the end of this note. Yeah. So you had that at the yep. It just needs something underneath delay before that closing parentheses that I guess like once this note like it needs I don't know how but it needs to end and move out. Like it needs to just like go back up to see if
Do we get back up in there? Do I have to fight all these guys again?
You could set it to where you could set digital value. No. To low or something. That might kick it back out of the if loop. Might be one way. And it's probably not the right way, but it's probably a way. So after delay, you need to put break.
It's not bringing me back to the top. Hey,
On this one, this note is your I. This note's what's going between 0 and 7. Or 0 and 8.
I feel like there's a lot of concepts in this game that
The delay is just how long you want to play each note. Oh, yep, there it is. It is before. Hmm. You could probably do another if the digital value is low, then break. You need whatever you're using the switch on. I think you want the digital val if it equals low because you're using high to get into the thing, and I think your digital val is your switch. It's basically what's underneath that int digival. You just need the opposite of it out of your void loop. Because like if high equals digival is what got you in that loop, I think you need if low equals digival get you out of it. Because I think that's your switch. I don't know.
apparently it's a very sensitive portal. Good for a kid now.
Yeah, you need the switch, I guess, to be the main thing at the top sides if the rest of the circuit runs.
somebody who knows what they're doing, you are on the wrong channel. This is how I'm young, because I'm pretty freaking good at this. See, it's a problem. I don't want to hear this. Okay, I don't want to hear anything down there. I'll do it actually dark. faster than my horse. I'm dead and dead.
Mm, yeah.
There's something.
Yep.
Feel prepared. Yes. Wrong button.
Okay, you're learning. Mm. I'll be right back. How's it going? I can't really hear it. I can see the LED. It's just a frequency. It's not really picking it up. Just a little bit. Yeah, Discord's filtering it. That's fine. But hey, play with it and keep learning. Are you going to set this up to water your plants? So yeah, just keep, because I assume you'll need to set up an input and then read the moisture sensor, and then if it gets into a range, you'll need to run a setting to where it would turn on whatever you use for the water while monitoring the sensor.
Dude, I think I've been muted this whole time. Oh my god, I've been muted this whole time. No one can hear me talking.
I'm sorry, I got your YouTube down.
Oh my
I'm
gosh,
just
this
watching it and talking to you.
Streamlabs is... That's the problem about doing video game streaming and this streaming.
I like OBS now that I got all my stuff separated.
It's the same thing. It's the exact same thing. I'm just... Yeah, now I can hear it. People are like, what the hell?
I feel like I have more control in OBS.
Yeah, what he said. Suck it.
Yeah, see, now it's making noises in my stream. It was just me talking to myself and you talking. It's just a silly thing. I don't know why Atlas Air was muted. Oh my gosh. The sound settings. It doesn't matter if you're on OBS or in Streamlabs. It's still sound settings. Like, you know what I mean? It's not. It's the computer. It's not the. Because if I don't have anybody watching my stream to tell me that I'm not talking, then I will never know if I'm not talking, because I don't want to listen to myself talk twice the whole time. At the beginning, it was on my microphone, but then I can't hear you. What I'm trying to do is make out this thing. All right. Well, yeah, I'm just going through, and then you hopped on. We made noises, making noises. The next lesson is servo motors.
Oh, yeah, you'll learn. I think it goes for like the on and off, and then you'll start messing with those pulse width modulated ones.
Yeah. It's basically just the code tells you how to turn it on. Because you'll have like a reverse and a forward.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought these were speakers. This is an ultrasonic sensor. This uses ultrasonics to sense if it's going to run into something or not. This would be good for my robots. I'm going to get playing around with that. I was trying to make a melody. Let's see. Give me this whole code back.
So what do I do with these attachments?
Now that people can hear me. Now there's only one person watching me because people can hear me now. Stupid thing. Let's see what this does. Do 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 do. So it's stuck in my head now. Do 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 do. Pump it like a drop it. Internet's being a weirdo right now. Why are you being a weirdo? I had to make sure my audio is off. Looks like a weird song. That's the one I want. Didn't know that. I don't even know who this is. Get out of here. Oops, TikTok do weird things. You know what?
TikTok.
Like when we got big, music got real weird real quick. Damn it. Sorry, I have so many compilers open right now.
You're talking about me dying to my death? Actually, I didn't die. Thanks for
Being a weirdo.
tell all your friends about
But this is how you like slow down
dumbass stuff.
each one of these sounds. So I can make this like 10-second. And then this
The duration, how long they
10-second. Yeah. Just put no durations in that.
corresponded to each frequency above.
Yeah.
So it's using those as strings.
And then you can do like, you can hear it. Make that last one like 15. It should drag out. Oh. The opposite of what I thought I was going to do. Maybe... I'm backwards on that. Maybe I'm backwards. That is what it is. So the lower the number, the slower it goes. Let's study that. Dude. I broke it in my Google search.
Well, since when can you get up on rocks? Come on.
That's really all I can do with this thing right now. Let's mess around with the servo motor. Get the basics of it done. Shut this down on these clowns. Can I get a witness? I'm gonna get rid of this switch because I don't want this switch anymore. Want that one to work like it should. Boop. need
got here.
sound anymore. She needs to play Rust. She needs to get her own Rust server. I would play Rust, but I don't want to start something and then you guys not like. I'd have to have a team the whole time. You don't just, you know what I mean? Like you've got to have your team. Like I started Rust when it first came out with Hovis, and then he stopped playing games, and then I didn't have anybody to play Rust with anymore. Why? It's just, oh, look, I found this rock. Oh, I'm dead. It's like it's stupid. That game's been out for a minute.
I've heard rumors about like an Arc Raiders style Fortnite.
Rust?
No, just like
rumors.
Epic releasing like an Arc Raiders style, like shooter extractor.
Like the Division. You ever played the Division?
I don't think so.
So the Division was this Tom Clancy game. The storyline was basically where like radioactive shit went off in like New York. I think it's New York's where it's based out of. It's been a long time since I played it. But you're called in as this unit, like you're a special unit team, and you're called in and you got to do missions around to clear out like these thugs that are trying to take over this sector. But the main game like plays along the outskirts of like Manhattan, right? Let's take Manhattan for instance. I can't remember what it is, but then there's a center where it's like crazy infected, and it's not like monsters infected. It's just radioactive shit. You got to go in wearing this gear or whatever. But you go in there, it's like Arc Raiders. If I'm thinking Arc Raiders is like what I think Arc Raiders is, you go in and you got to get like weapons out. So that's where all the good shit's at, is inside there. But everybody's in it. So that's when you go in. It's kind of like one of the first Arc Raiders. So I think Arc Raiders, you have a base, and then you have to go out into the open world and you take on like real people and then kill you and take your shit. And you have to extract it out.
Yeah, it's more of there are people around you that can kill you, but it's more about like the autonomous enemies will fuck you both up.
So that's how this didn't have autonomous enemies. This has like thugs. And
so it's like, do you want to fight amongst each other, or do you guys want to pair up and take care of these things?
Yeah. And then you can kill them and take everything at the end of it.
But that's where they have the aggression base in there. So if you don't, if you're not aggressive towards your teammates, then you're not going to get put in aggressive lobbies.
Yeah, and that's something new. They didn't do that. So Division, you had to call in a helicopter. So if you get all this badass gear,
then watch out.
Yeah. So if you got all this sweet gear, it's like purple guns and shit like that. You can get it back to your base, and it helps you play the game better, and go in and get better stuff. You get to call in a helicopter, and this helicopter comes in, just a fucking roaring, right? And then it hovers above you, and you got to like extract all your stuff out. Well, everybody knows the helicopter's coming in, so they want to come kill you and get all your good stuff. They can come attack. So you have to defend the extraction zone while trying to get your stuff out. And it was me, Paul Sink played, Josh Hovis, and Ryan Miller played. And also like if you came in and we were like on level 10 and you were level 1, you're taking on level 10 players. It's like when Ryan joined in, he'd have to hide back, and we'd throw him stuff back. Then he would go hide it and keep it off because he couldn't. It took him a little bit to level up, Once he leveled up, he was there. But yeah, it was pretty funny. It was a good game. The Division was a good game for its time. Like it was like one of the first ones doing that. And I think if you get on like Twitch, it's still a pretty popular game. The second one wasn't near as enjoyable, I don't think, because we didn't really play it much. We were also like, that was when we were transitioning into real world shit. So we didn't have a lot of time on our hands to keep investing into it. Like you were in college the whole time we were playing it.
Oh, that makes sense then.
Yeah, you were in college. I'm almost positive you were in college because it would have been Let's see when the division come out. Because you would have played with us. When did you go to college?
Like 11 to 16 or 12 to 16.
Yeah.
type
See,
15.
it came out March 8th, 2016.
That would have been right when I was getting out and starting.
Well, no, that's
that,
that's the
that would
refrigerant.
that would have been when I started at Flanders around then.
Yeah.
At the end of the year.
Yeah. So you weren't really playing games though, because you were trying to graduate. Well, if you graduate in 16, yeah, it'd been as soon as you
So
graduated.
I think I was working at Flanders then.
Yeah. I'm surprised you weren't playing the Division with us. Did you have?
When the fuck did I have any time?
Dude, you had to drive. I was getting ready to say that. Like, you had to drive, like, because you lived.
I was in Lagodi, and I was working 15 hours.
Yeah, in Evansville. Yeah. Good
I
times.
barely had time to eat.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to, because we were going home tired, but we had home there to play. Still, we played for months, and then Josh got with that girl, had a lot of kids. I haven't talked to him really since.
Dude, I don't know. I've tried to so many times.
He's a busy man.
I just quit. I was just like, whatever.
Yeah, he wanted away from everything. You know what I mean? Because like we played, I think when did Rust come out? Because we played Far Cry 4. Yeah, Rust came out 2018, and then Far Cry 4.
That was around when I was starting at Crane.
Yeah, so we played Far Cry 4 when it released in 2014. Me and Hovis played it like a son of a gun. And I think Rust would have been the last game we tried playing together. See, it don't make any sense. I guess, did we try it? Maybe no, because I didn't have a PC. Or yeah, I did. I would have had a laptop in 18. I've been traveling in 18. I was playing Rust on my laptop with him. I can't remember who else played with me. Maybe it was Paul. Paul Stink may have been one playing with me, too. I just remember, like, we were always naked and afraid. Like, we really were. How can I remove this?
Did it.
Why does it shut the whole program down when I do that every time? If I want to run something new, it shuts the entire thing down. And then I have to go back over here. Hate me tomorrow. Let's mess with a servo motor. I don't like that it does that it shuts down every damn time. This will be my last thing I mess with, and then call it. I got an exams in the morning. I gotta go to bed early. Okay, so that's the servos. Crap. So I'm gonna have to make sure I have that in my library. And I do. So we're good. Where you at, servo? There's my servo. Servo duper. Let's put her here. Hey, me. Yeah. I bet it's super cold out in that dang house right now because the AC unit hasn't kicked on in a hot minute. This whole working at home with Rita thing is not working out because she's cold all the time and I'm hot all the time.
Motherfucker.
I was like, you could put clothes on. I can't take any more off. Put the servo on.
You're dead. Why do they need guns?
This logic class I'm in is driving me insane. The guy's gatekeeping the book. It's bothering me. Instructor. So when I do the final, it's going to be a nightmare. Because the final's not about writing code. The final's about what you're supposed to read in the book and study. Super happy about that. Let's put this here. This one here. I seen you were on earlier today, and I was doing my math homework, my exam reviews, but I had like a dentist appointment and a doctor's appointment, so I was like in and out. I was like, I'm not gonna try jumping in Discord. I was gonna be in and out all day.
I went to bed last night. I was there taking a shower, and Cass came in there, and she was like, "There's something that smells like it's burning out here." I was like, "Okay." So I got out there, and I was like, "Well, it's definitely like a burn electrical smell."
Oh no.
And then I was just like, I was like, I don't know. I just have some weird feeling it was something with the AC. That's what I told her. I was like, I don't think it's working right. No. We woke up in the morning. It was hot in here. I was like, yep, it's not working.
Ah.
And she let the dog out. She said it was outside making noises. So I went out there and looked at it, and the entire thing was just frosted over, iced over. I'm like, God damn it! Like the blower motor.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
There's a control board on it, and the resistor on it burned up. So I had to stay around and wait on them to come fix it.
That's all it was. Oh,
Yeah.
That's good. Check your Freon levels.
He did that 2 weeks ago when they were here because it was like my unit was out there like surging.
Yeah, what was wrong with that?
The capacitor on it burned up.
Isn't that thing new?
2.5 years old.
Yeah, it's pretty new. I think that's pretty new.
Yeah, I mean, I just have to like pay their labor. I don't have to pay for any of the parts.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, brown.
I think if it was due to a faulty install or something, that'd be one thing. But since there's out there like warranting the equipment,
Yeah, that makes sense, but still. The equipment company should be paying for that. That labor is not very expensive, though.
and like $200 an hour.
Oh, never mind. It's pretty expensive. Yeah, never mind.
about to fucking do HVAC.
It's a good career. I mean, it's a dirty career.
Just
If I had a Purdue engineering degree, I wouldn't do it.
I know that's why all the time. There's so many things. I'm like, I was looking at law school and I was just like, man, I was like, by the time I go back and get done, I've been making about what I make now.
Yeah.
Because I would end up in like patent law.
What if I put this on power ground? You think ground's ground? I think ground's ground. It doesn't matter what ground is. Ground's gonna be ground, in my opinion.
I mean, your ground's not ground. You got a problem. Yeah, that rings out.
That's funny. So the brown goes to ground. And it is grounded. Grounded. You're the wrong color. Oop. That one goes to 9. Just a switch. Yeah, I know. Right, one is a switch, I think. Yeah. That should run it. Where the little guy's at? Amps. Tomorrow's exam is going to be too easy, and I'm going to miss questions because of how easy it is. It's always my biggest fear.
Second guessing myself is what always got me.
Yeah, because it's just APRs, compound interest rates.
Mhm.
And mortgages like using PV, PMT, and FV for your 401ks in Excel.
I did that once 12 years ago.
That's what tomorrow's exam's about. That's what that quantitative math is. Dude, the next one, I was getting ahead today on some of it so I could have a little free time to work on some things around the house. And dude, the next one is like, what is it? Oh, if it's 360 seconds, how many minutes is it? I was like, someone in that class is going to struggle on that. And I'm going to be over there hitting my head off a wall. Like, are you for reals right now? We don't even have to come to class for this. I'm missing something. Oh, no, there they are. I was like, I'm missing something.
a lot of goats here. There's no goats. What kind of care do you eat?
I'll probably stream Forza tomorrow.
What do you do?
We'll build up a GTR.
Finish this while we can.
Now level 15 on my golf game.
Pretty funny. Did you see that Tiger Woods video I sent you on Messenger today?
I'll have to look.
The AI one. Oh my god, watch it. It's so funny. It's the one I can't remember the guy's name. Him winning and getting the green jacket, and then you also have to watch it. I want to ruin for you. It's pretty funny. It's just making fun of Tiger Woods. I think it's hilarious. He's just out there
I've seen
trying.
a lot of like some racist shit after that.
Oh no, I don't. Yeah, I don't send. Yeah.
It was. Yeah.
It's pretty funny shit. Ooh, tiger. Can't catch a break, can he? He's just trying to live his rich life. Can't catch a break. Coupler is installed. Don't over torque coupler nut. Good thing is if I blow this motor up, I can just rebuild it with all the skills I have. Or strip that out.
Small AC motor repair.
No, there's no money in that. There's not at all. No,
what do you mean $123? It only cost me $6 to buy one.
Yeah.
I'll license it either, but here's the bill.
Yeah, no shit. So basically, it's saying servo, my servo, create servo object, control servo. 12 servo objects can be created on most boards. Dang, you can run 12 servo objects on a board? On Arduino R3, I can get a better one than there. Initial position equals 0. So, position 0. Setup serial, begin 9600, servo, attach 9. Attach a servo on pin 9. Explain what this is. So position equals 0, position is less than or equal to 180, position plus equals 1. So it goes from 0 degrees to 180 degrees in steps of 1 degree. Oh. Boop, 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 boop. Distance is wait 15 milliseconds for the servo to reach the position. 4 goes from 180 to 0. Tell servo to go to the position and variable position and wait 15 milliseconds. Do it. Well, the servo's working.
So that's where you could run something like that to turn your water valve on and off.
Yeah. The sensors are... Where are they at?
Just turn it on and then run a delay timer and then turn it off.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna... I was gonna practice on my tomatoes, but it's too far away and too big. I think I'm gonna do it on my herbs. Just mess around with those. Because they gotta stay...
Yeah,
the water's gotta stay pretty moist.
A small setup.
Yeah. So the...
Because you could 3D print yourself a little case to put it inside and set it outside and power it all. But
yeah, I mean, I've got my sunroom, so I'll have power right there too. This is the water sensor right here. This goes down in the dirt. And then it has the boards.
Yep.
It has the boards for it in there too.
I got one that I got a big digital one I used to test my soil outside.
And then a handful of those, and then I got...
Mine was for temperature, but it also did humidity. Or moisture.
Yeah, and then... Those do something. Can't remember what those are. So something to do with servo. Where's those pumps at? Oh, here's the pumps. And these are little water pumps to make a drip system.
Mm-hmm.
So, just little pumps.
Yeah, and you just use that to turn them on and boom. Time it.
Yeah, but... It has an inlet.
That might be submergible.
No, they are submergible. It's 100% what it is.
And then that's your outlet.
They're still, yeah, that's the outlet, that's the inlet here. That's exactly what it is. Anyway, I think it says submergible on it somewhere. It says ying dong zoing ding. this one here. Like my knife is a screwdriver. Oh, you can't see it on screen.
The
I
other
got
way,
some screens.
instead of using the pumps, you could always just use like the water pressure of a hose and just open, like
Yeah.
have it on off.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. This is gonna be for my little herbs, and then I got big screens to read out. The readouts on. Just a few little things I bought for this little project thing I got going on over here.
Do you have something measure the temperature of the soil? I don't know if it's relevant, but if you're displaying information, why not?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. So the one of these things does in here.
You can do air temp and soil temp.
Yeah, it reads. Can't remember which one it is.
Put it at like the bottom of it.
Yeah, one of these does. These little boards in here. This also reads water level. So this thing reads how much, like what your water level is. So, see if I can turn this thing into a fan. Yeah, my stream's a little
Cool.
behind. Let's see if we can.
I will be right back again.
Alright. Talk to you later. Send that over. Should spin 10 times. Oh, I see what it's going to do. And one. That didn't work. Oh, I don't have the time. We need this to be. Still not enough time. Time is a valuable thing. Missed something. I'll just do one whole circle. In 1 second. There she goes. Click. So it's going to need a little more time. Let's do 30. Shit. Let me do that. I didn't mean to do that either. 30. What did I do wrong? Should do a full circle. It doesn't want to come back. Oh, because it can't, because it's the damn stepper. Let's do make a step in real quick. And boop, boop, boop. Should do that 18 times. That's cool. Meant to do this. Let's put this at this position to back to this. See what this does. There it is. Oh, this needs to be. Stepped it too far. Shit.
Nest cameras.
I haven't.
I got custom Nest cameras.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we have Blink.
She's been wanting some for a while.
They're good to have.
Brock and them have the Nest cameras all over the cabinet out there, and I really liked. I set a couple of them up for Ray. The other day, I liked how easy it was to add them and everything. It seemed really high quality.
Blink's the exact same way. They're the same damn thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's so many out there though. I haven't tried any of them, so I didn't know. I didn't want to waste my money on one of
No,
them.
yeah, they're the same. Yeah, it doesn't matter which one you get.
I didn't want to use Ring.
Yeah, and I think Nest is. See, my Blink, I've got them on my printers and everything. I have minis.
They have Nest, and they have Google Nest.
Yeah, good. I have the Nest runs that's my thermostat's Nest, and then I got Google Home in my kitchen. That's my speaker system, and then like the Blink works. It's Amazon as Blinks, or Blink is Amazon, but we had the Blink stuff before we got for the Nest come out, but we grandfathered in, so we don't have to pay for anything. We got the Blink when it was free.
I guess the only other thing I need to do is get her the doorbell.
Yeah, so we got that for the Blink too. That's how I see when Amazon throws my packages on the ground. Not enough time.
I have 5 cameras coming, so.
Did you get some minis?
I mean, they're I don't know.
So there's modules. They run on modules. So my main outside ones are. Oh, I'm doing something. I'm trying to figure out what this is doing. Been tired. My main outside ones are like run on their own module. Like not on their own module. They're on a module system. So they like the module, all it has to be on Wi-Fi, and then they Bluetooth through that module system. And then all my minis are what I got inside the house. They're all on their own little Wi-Fi. They just connect it straight to my Wi-Fi system. So like my minis are on my printers. I've got 2 minis on my printers. We have a mini in the basement, mini in the garage, a mini in the living room, and and I got minis in the sunroom, this room, and then all around my outside are the big cameras. They all have night vision and like motion sensors and everything.
No, these are just the normal, just outdoor wired ones. They run on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, so you got wired though? Like you don't have to run batteries to them?
Well, I mean, the battery ones were like an extra like $50 per, and it was like, oh, you get video for an hour after it loses power. I'm like, what the fuck's that supposed to do for me?
I mean, yeah. I mean, you lose power, you don't have video either way.
Well, you only have it for an hour, then you don't have it anyways. But I was like, why am I paying an extra $100?
We do. Mine are all battery. So if you go cut the cable on my house, then I'm screwed. I'm up creek without a paddle. I made this servo mad. Just messing with its start positions. Step it.
Just got to mount them in the softening, and then I have one that's a floodlight.
I like to have the floodlight. I have floodlights, but they're not Nest floodlights. I would like to have a Blink floodlight one as well, because then I could turn it on and off with my cell phone.
She was wanting a floodlight out back, and I was like, well, hell, 2 for 1.
Aim it right at the neighbor. Okay, so Where's that at? This thing. No, it's not that either. Where's that thing at? Wow, 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 wow. There it is. This thing right here is the temperature and humidity sensor. Like relative temperature and humidity.
Mm-hmm.
I got this thing just going on a loop. Get off the loop. Get off the pot. I think I talked in this stream for like an hour and didn't do anything.
Oh my god.
I think that's gonna be my night because I gotta get up.
Should go to bed.
I gotta get up and do exams. Yay! At 9 a.m.
Mm-hmm. No, the good old days.
Yeah. I think I got like a week off. In May. Maybe a couple weeks off in May. I think my first summer class is like June 9th. But I don't have to leave the comfort of my home.
What's going on? It's already 10 o'clock.
Did you say it's already 10 o'clock?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's late.
That's why I was like, if you're hopping off, I will too.
Yeah. I'll be back on tomorrow afternoon. I'll probably I gotta get a schedule set up for my streaming, but I'll probably stream Forza tomorrow. I looked at steering wheels today on Marketplace, but the guy has a G, well, they're like 293s or something like that.
Thrustmaster, I think, is the good one.
Oh, that is just not like there's one on there. Like you can get the ones that are real nice, like the $700 ones. They're balling, but if you want good kickback with Forza,
Well, it's the AC motor driven ones.
yeah. What's
The one
yours?
belt driven. I think mine's belt driven.
So many bots. So many bots in the world. My sound didn't go off when I got a message, though. Good thing I didn't get any messages all night, but Cassie's lobby's still full of bots. Or Twitch.
No.
I think if you have gone like crap.
Normally people coming in and talking to her, giving her tips.
That's what I'm saying. I think if you have like a good flow. Yeah, I'm gonna end this stream right now. There's no one watching.